Hi Aquarius, welcome to your bonus love reading. And today I'm gonna read your cards. I have absolutely no idea what the last reading looked like, so just bear with me. I'm just on a roll today, so we're just go right now. But since this is the bonus reading, we are gonna look into both sides. Normally I look into both sides anyways, but I was drained this past week, so I just took a little time, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're going to be looking at both sides of the situation right now, your energy, their energy, how you guys are feeling about each other. Maybe we'll pick up on any little issues that are going on, or if you're feeling like you're in a complicated place with the other person, we'll see what is going on. And yeah, oh, this is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Node sign, as well as cross watchers. Crotch watchers, y'all are welcome. So we are going to start by pulling a sacred spirit. I love these cards. A sacred spirit card. I'm just going to go ahead and say there's something about this connection that is needing, there's something that is healing. We have the healer card on the top of the deck and the living light energy here. So I do feel already, okay, that's telling me to cut. Okay, yeah, there's some talking y'all are going to be doing here about fixing something, I feel. So if that sounds relatively like your situation, stay on, right? All right, so let's see. Where is Aquarius at? Oh, the healer card has come out again. Galactic Healer number 17. Move forward with an open mind. And the bonus reading I just did for Capricorn, this was their kind of like, this is what they were needing to do mutually. This was like their back of the deck. So if you are dealing with a Capricorn, maybe you should watch the reading too, the bonus reading too. Okay, let's see where your person is at. Soul fragments number 33. Balance will be restored. Okay, and you guys both? Okay, cool. Channel your knowledge number 8, critical judgment. So we have a 6 with this 33, power number, master number, whatever. I don't fucking know. Balance will be restored, 33, so also a 6. Then we have galactic healer number 17, which is also an 8. And then we have another 8, channel your knowledge, critical judgment. You both are needing to use your minds here. I feel like this person is trying to restore something. You are trying to, maybe you're working on forgiving them or healing yourself. And then both of you are needing to be smart about what you're doing. Either way, you're both needing to use your best judgment in this situation. And then we have number 18, so another 8, but also a 9. Ground your light, let your soul shine. So again, I do feel like you both need to kind of get grounded here. Speak your truths and also start rebalancing and fixing some sort of situation. Yeah, there have been challenges. Number 23, also a 5. So that does show that there's been some challenges, some changes maybe that's been happening. And it says, lead the way, light your own path. So I do feel like there's going to be a new direction that you or both of you are headed in. Okay, so let's look at the Shaman Oracle and pick up some more details on how you're feeling about this person. Yeah, so like I was saying, something that needs to be talked about. We have number 26, another 8, self-expression. Self-expression, you see she's overflowing from the mouth, throwing up. Okay, she is throwing up all of the shit that she's ready to talk about. So you might really be wanting to say something to this person here, but you may want to go within with this card. You may want to think about it before you speak about it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Okay, and let's always be truthful, right? Be honest, and I think that you will be. In order to move forward, it seems like you need something to be, you need an answer, right, to something. Or you're needing to make sure this person hears you. So let's see what's coming out for them. And I'm going to pull a few more like different oracle cards and things just to kind of get a baseline of what's going on. And then we'll pull the tarot to kind of see really maybe more in depth about the situation, okay? Okay, karate chop. We have ancestor healing number 1 with a tree. Yeah, there, and this is also about this gem is amber, and then this one is Larimar. I didn't say that. Yeah, this person is on the path to healing. Healing coming out on both sides here through expression, And this will bring a rebalancing here. So if you are, or if you do have some difficult communication or a difficult time hearing each other in the beginning of the month, this will resolve itself. Yeah, but there's a need to kind of cleanse and get out the old ways of thinking, reprogram our minds, you know, listen, really truly listen. Yeah, we have transformation. So, ooh, yeah, and freedom. So this is good energy. This is good energy. All right, so we're gonna pull a card from the animal spirit guide. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, honestly. Black egg energy coming out on your side. Black egg. Ooh, pretty shiny. Spirit element as well, which means this is something that your soul is aligning with. Like your soul is asking you to speak up on something and show a true side of you, or give this person your truth. The black egg, I think the black egg in the book, we'll see it in a second. I believe it is opening up about secret truths and things. Yeah, and then the elephant energy coming out for your person, which does show this person has been like, it's funny because I can't remember if it was the Virgo or the Aries reading that I did, but I was explaining the elephant card like somebody like, okay, you are the bowling ball, okay, or this person is the bowling ball, right, in an alley, and there's pins at the end, but this person or you, whatever the situation is, the bowling ball needs the guardrails up because it just goes boom, 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 all the way to the end of the situation, okay? So, and that's what the elephant energy is. It's the elephant not only destroys obstacles, but places obstacles in your path to try and lead you the correct way. So I feel that this person has been very challenged leading up to this point in time, maybe still, maybe currently, right? But they are feeling, either way, they're feeling very challenged. They're feeling like there's a lot of obstacles that they're trying to go through, which explains why we have this soul fragments, because they feel like they are in pieces in some way, shape, or form, and they're trying to fit all the pieces back together, okay? I think that I used that metaphor in another way too, and it was like it made so much sense, and I was like, damn, I need to remember that, and I definitely don't. If I do, I'll say it. But also this person's coming out with some fire energy here, so they may be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or have that strong placement in their chart. They don't have to at all. They could just be in that energy of go, 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 like following what they're passionate about in life. But then on the back of the deck, we do have happiness with the dolphin energy. I always take the dolphin to be very happy energy. So I feel like you are coming to this place, okay? I feel like you will be in this place. Yeah, there's something that this person is taking action on, and or taking action on this conversation will lead to happiness. But there's definitely some good energy coming in. Oh yeah, Phoenix. Woo! Big solid transformations happening through self-expression, through having this conversation, okay? So let's go ahead and look a little bit deeper. I'm solid on the elephant energy, but I do want to talk more about the black egg. So this is about also, oh my God, duh. The black egg is throat chakra energy, so it makes a lot of sense that you have the self-expression card too, with the water element, really needing to express something, speaking from an authentic voice, the truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, which is the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies, not even white ones, and that is such a fucking Aquarius thing. Living and breathing, this living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Sounds draw us in, books draw us in, the concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself, and what is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things that others want to hear. We gossip or repeat stories just to justify our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. But the energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. Turning the page. It is available at every moment, in every situation. It is the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. So I had to read that whole thing. The Lord was like, read that shit. So I did. But again, this is your fifth chakra. This is your throat chakra. There we go. See, I can't even speak. Maybe I got some black egg energy I got to uncover. But yeah, so I'm just going to quickly read this part too. The subtle essence of this card resides at the base of the throat, at the Vishuddha chakra. Somebody please, please make me a meme. I swear. The ancient sages saw this center as the hub that governs our speech and expression. It translates to Vishwada translates to especially pure. The balance of the center is important for all of us, but is especially essential for writers, editors, musicians, and teachers. Vishuddha. I literally, and I know I've got freaking subscribers out there who will correct me. I know you guys know how to say this shit. All right. I know you guys know. And I know somebody's going to be like, you did great. And everybody's going to be like, no, bitch, that was so bad. That's okay, though. Either way, guys, you definitely have something that you really, really want to express and talk about. You know where you're at and you know what's right for you. And you're trying to stand your ground. Okay. And I love it. You are such an Aquarius energy right here too, because Aquarius is always about you. You have a set of rules that you follow. You have your own way of thinking, and you stand by that. And when something happens, you're like, "Hey, excuse me." So, hell yeah. All right, let's see. Let's pull out some romance angels here and see where you're at with this person, how you're feeling about them. We have worth waiting for. Stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, and codependency. Yeah, I am picking up on some toxicity here, right? With this person, I do feel that they are. I feel like you are noticing. That's why you're speaking up. Is either, I mean, you yourself may be struggling with some codependent habits, some toxic lifestyle things, drugs, alcohol, whatever it means for you, right? Codependency is kind of like devil energy. So I feel that you are either feeling you are attached to something like this, or being with this person, you're noticing it feeding fucking finger, you're feeding off of that energy in some way, or you're sensing it, right? I do feel that you feel like this relationship could work out in the future with the worth waiting for card. And I think that you are trying to be positive about the situation. I don't think that you're approaching this person trying to fight with them. I do think you're just trying to stand up for yourself and what you believe is right and what you believe that you deserve, which I'm all about. Okay. So, right. So worth waiting for. Stay optimistic here. Though you may be noticing some codependent habits or some toxic habits that this person is struggling with, but the balance will be restored. Okay, I know I told y'all this. I'm remembering now. I told y'all, please. Okay, it's going to be fine. Everything is going to work out. Definitely speak up where you need to, but it definitely is going to work out. We have forgiving and learning on the back of the deck. You see this person, and this card is really, truly like begging on their hands and knees for this person's forgiveness. So if it's that extreme, man, it's that extreme, right? Top of the deck, we have getting to know each other. I do feel like through this person, through you expressing how you feel, you're going to get more from this person as well. So that is positive. Okay. All right. Let's see how this person's feeling. Yeah. So we have express your love. Oh, dogs are barking. Sir, get it together out there. Express your love. This could be the one. Okay, all right. And, okay. Oh, then we have honeymoon. Please excuse the puppy. Okay. So yeah, express your love. This could be the one. And honeymoon. Again, I apologize for the puppy. I do feel this person is definitely going to make sure you know how they feel about you. I don't feel that they are questioning their love at all. They genuinely are just struggling right now, and they know that you are the one, or that they're like, you're the person that I want to be with. So of course I'm going to put effort into this. And with the honeymoon card, this is strong Six of Swords energy to me, wanting to take you with them, but let go of the past. Let's move on now. Let's go forward. Okay, we can settle this and we can move forward because we are adults, and adults have mature conversations. So that's where we're trying to go, right? Is being mature. And as an Aquarius, you strongly desire to just fucking talk to people who can talk to you, right? We do have flirt here, so I definitely think they're making, and then getting to know each other again. So yeah, I do think that's very strong. And yeah, attraction. I was gonna say a very strong attraction, and then literally. So okay, cool. Let's keep going. We're going to go ahead and pull some tarot here. I've got the Rider-Waite tarot for your energy. So we're going to first pull and see what's on your mind in regards to this person. What is on Aquarius's mind from the 1st to the 15th? Okay. So we've got the Chariot, so more water energy here. Again, the emotional side of things I feel like is ready to be healed, and I think it's going to happen through expressing how you feel. We have the Four of Pentacles. What's on Aquarius's mind in regards to this situation, this person? Okay, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. We then have the star of the show, aka you, Aquarius energy here, right? Ready to heal. Let's get this show on the road. You don't like to be stuck feeling any type of way, right? So you're like, let's go, go, go. That's why this Chariot is here. You're like, let's go, go, go. Okay, let's restabilize. Okay, let's go. I think that there is a very strong money focus here as well, or the foundation of the relationship, at least, if not the foundation of like where you're living and like making sure money's good. I feel like that's a strong focus, right? I think on your mind, you are absolutely sure that this is gonna be successful. This is gonna work out. I feel like you are continuing to develop your stability, but you are not gonna sacrifice what you have built yourself up to for somebody else, right? So that's why this it's almost like you're being greedy with your heart. I don't want that to sound negative. You're being greedy with your heart because you have put yourself in a really good position because you work really hard. Okay, you are a hard ass worker, and you are like, I'm not giving up my stability for somebody else, right? That's what that Knight of Pentacles is. You are not giving up your pentacles and your stability, your foundations, because of somebody else's imbalances and them trying to get their shit together, right? You're on top of it. So on your mind is making sure that you are focusing on yourself, focusing on what's good for you, keeping yourself in balance, keeping yourself together here. I feel like the Eight of Cups here in the reverse, and then this star here. I feel like maybe you may have walked away from this person before and then come back, or they may have walked away or stepped back from you and then returned. But there's a sense of now, okay, now we're coming back to this problem, and now we're going to really heal it and really fix this problem, like I said. Yeah, and I think that you're just waiting for the right time to speak up on it with the Page of Swords, because it's a difficult conversation to have, right? But it's still good. It's still positive messages. It's not, you're not going to be beating this person into the ground. It's just, hey, like, these are my standards. This is what I need, XYZ. And I think that you're just kind of waiting for the right time to approach the conversation. All right, so let's move on to what's on your person's mind in regards to this connection, in regards to what's going on. Oh no. I was like trying to check and see if that was 3 and it was not, and then everything fell. What is on this person's mind, please? Jesus Christ. High energy right now. A lot, I guess. What is on this person's mind in regards to this connection, in regards to what's going on, please? All right. Yeah, like I said before, this person may be carrying double energy, and I do see that because we have the Seven of Swords, the Hanged Man in the reverse, and the Devil. Ugh, throw up. Literally, we said that earlier, right? You're like, hey, you're like throwing up with like how you feel about this whole situation, and this person is like, again, I do feel that this person is hiding something. They're definitely kind of keeping to themselves here. The Hangman reverse, they're being very stubborn, closed-minded, and resisting removing themselves from a toxic situation, right? They are being very stubborn. They're holding on. So on their mind is, they're thinking a lot here about what they should say and what they shouldn't say. So they're careful with their words, right? They're very careful with their words. I think that this person got off to a really strong start in the situation. Knight of Swords reversed. They got off to a really powerful start, and they have all the truth. They have all the answers in them. And I think that they know that the only way to really move through the situation is to end whatever toxic situation it is. 10 of Swords. They know that they have to end whatever it is. And they got off to a really good start with it. And then it kind of fizzled out a little bit. It kind of plateaued. And now they still have all the answers that they need. And they still have all this energy that needs to go somewhere. But they're being very stubborn in releasing it, right? Very, very stubborn. But the Five of Pentacles here in the reverse is showing that something has to come to an end in order for things to actually progress, right? But this person I do feel is trying to avoid a Tower moment, the Tower reverse. I feel like they're trying not to disrupt things more. Again, there's the Magician. I was just saying they already have everything they need to make this better, but they're being very stubborn about it because of, you know, maybe they don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, XYZ. Yeah, maybe they are just trying to save this relationship. Two of Cups here. They don't know. Yeah, they may not know exactly how to save the relationship or save whatever toxic person, individual, or situation is in their life. Like they want to have the best of both worlds, right? Okay, so let's clarify this Devil energy. What is this Devil energy relating to in this person's life? Okay, sense of recognition, sense of achievement. This person is they are their mindset about their achievements in their life, and maybe receiving praise from certain individuals. So they may want like a mother or father's approval. They may want some like, so approval, recognition, and all this. That's like what's putting this person back, is because either they're not receiving it the way they wanted to, or they're not being successful in the way that they wanted to, and they're beating themselves up about it. Okay, what's the Seven of Swords? Oh God, I'm not falling, I swear. Okay, I was falling. I've fallen and I can't get up. Seven of Swords, please. Okay, two. Yeah, Two of Cups, Ace of Wands reversed. They are kind of keeping to themselves here to save the relationship. They don't want you to think that they don't want to break up, okay? But they need more time to deal with this. They don't have the energy yet to deal with whatever it is, so they like need a little more time. And I think that they're kind of keeping to themselves just a little bit more about this issue, and that's why they're very particular with their words, is because they don't want you to think that they're not working on it, but they may be pulled in a lot of different directions at once. Again, Ten of Pentacles here has popped out in the middle of the deck twice, so I feel like there is a strong focus of money, stability, security, family, and home life. So those things can be intermixed into the pool of toxicity and like how we attach ourselves to the material side or our family and everything. So all right, let's keep going and see what is in your heart for this person. What is in Aquarius' heart on the 1st to the 15th? Three of Pentacles. Good, yeah. Wanting to work together. Wanting to move the situation forward. Sorry, just a few too many. What is in Aquarius' heart, please? Ace of Swords. It's good. I feel like, yeah, you have come upon a lot of clarity now. And I think that you are going to get the success that you desire. Okay, again, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse here with the Seven of Pentacles on the top of the deck, and the Hanged Man in the cut. You are kind of sitting in the middle of a low point, whether it's you or this person. You're on the downside of the Wheel of Fortune right now. It's an unstable place, not necessarily bad, but it's just not, not everything's not peachy keen, right? Right now, it's just kind of a difficult or slow moving energy right now, right? But the way to get out of this, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of energy. And I think, I'm not saying that you don't understand that, but like, or understand how this person is putting in energy, but it takes time and it takes effort. And again, it takes time. So, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day kind of thing. But again, I just feel like in your heart, you're coming to understand this person's situation more. You're willing to work on it more because you're speaking up about the things that are frustrating to you and are difficult for you when dealing with this person, and that gives them the space to say, okay, well, X, Y, and Z, this is what I'm going through, this is where I need you to understand. So I feel like in your heart you come upon a lot more clarity and are a lot less frustrated with them. You're much more willing to put the situation to rest now because you understand where this person comes from. And like, I just think that allows you also to open your heart to them more. Let's see, let's clarify this Ace of Swords. Yeah, wow, yeah. So it's like before where you felt like, oh, I have to get away from this person. You know, like I'm gonna have to break up with them or turn them down, where you may have felt like it was that intense. There's actually gonna be a major change. Okay, Ace of Pentacles reversed to this devil energy, a major shift is happening here. Okay. We're done with the old ways of thinking. You are gonna be completely done. With how you used to think about this situation. All right. And it's going to put you in the Three of Cups energy and then the Knight of Cups energy. You're going to be feeling much more, much happier, much more willing to be a compassionate energy towards this person. I think you're just going to feel a lot lighter. Okay. And yeah, the King of Swords here, much more understanding, mentally and emotionally understanding this person at a level that you hadn't before. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's see what is in this person's heart for you. These cards are kind of hard to shuffle. They're relatively new. Okay, there's the Seven of Pentacles once again. The Empress in the reverse. There was death popping out a little bit there. And the Five of Swords. They're afraid of a difficult conversation here. They, in their heart, they do want to work on this. In their heart, they want to see this grow. Seven of Pentacles on the road to prosperity here. They need to work. Empress energy could be a mother figure here. If not a mother figure, it talks about their sense of value and self-worth, about the things that they know that they should grow on and nurture. And then the Five of Swords is about difficult conversations. You know, this person doesn't want to have a fight with you. Okay, I don't feel that they want to have a fight. I feel like they'd like to just kind of settle things and move forward. But I feel like it is a challenge because the Five of Swords is coming out under the devil energy here. And then we have the Ten of Swords again. Something needs to end here, and this person knows it in their heart. They know that something has to end for them to move forward, and they're just looking at everything. They're being patient with themselves. They're looking at everything that, you know, matters in the situation to them, and are saying, okay, well, I know that I don't have either a good relationship with a mother or father figure, someone who is supposed to nurture and care for me, and that's where I'm negatively attached, I'm toxically attached. So in my heart, I know I need to end that situation. Or it's, okay, I know about myself where I conflict myself, where I'm not kind to myself, and where I need to stand my ground more firmly. And so I feel like in their heart, they are hoping that you're willing to be patient and work with them on this situation. Yeah, then we have the Chariot as well with this Ten of Swords. Things are going to move very quickly here once this energy is cleaned out, okay? Let's keep going, and let's see what actions you are wanting to take. Again, this is going to be wanting to, not necessarily will. So just keep that in mind. Okay, nice. So we have Nine of Pentacles with the Empress and the King of Cups. I feel that you are, part of you, I think it does want to be single. I think you may be kind of, feel that you are this Empress energy here, and I feel like you're kind of between like wanting to just be very independent, or knowing that you are your own person. You are 100% your own independent person. So some of you may be kind of going back and forth between, should I be with this person, King of Cups energy? Should I offer them, you know, another chance and everything? Or would I rather be single? So for some of you, it may be that. For others of you, this is talking about just staying in your independence, staying yourself, not letting other people impede on your independence and on your finances. You are doing very well here. And also coming out, these two came out together, the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. So I do feel that they are going one in the same, in a way, you know, independence, abundance, a very nurturing energy as well. So I feel that for those of you who aren't necessarily going to just go off and be single, you are ready to nurture and heal this relationship, especially with this person, and this King of Cups here. Back of the deck, we have the Page of Cups, which shows apologies, forgiveness, and trying to be more vulnerable, okay? And I feel like you struggle to be vulnerable with this person completely because you don't see them as being as solid as you are right now. And then we have, yeah, so you're very much overthinking this situation. You have a lot of anxiety over it with the Nine of Swords here, a lot of anxiety over the situation because you really may not know what the best thing to do is. Yeah, world reverse. You're not exactly sure how to continue without having some clear freaking knowledge. And it just takes you speaking up, okay? Again, not in an aggressive way. This is just, let's just have a mature adult conversation. All right, so what is this person desiring to do or wanting to do? What action are they wanting to take in regards to their Aquarius? Okay, I'm just going to pull all these back up. Some kind of flipped and then I was like, I don't know. Okay. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Five of Wands. Ugh. Okay, this one, and then Strength. Yeah, okay. Here's the sitch. Four of Pentacles again. This person is also somewhat guarded with their heart, right? They are also trying to get stable. You just may be there and they may not be. All right. I don't feel like this person is there yet. They are still healing. They are still getting better. So Ace of Cups being in the reverse here with this Five of Wands as well. I feel like this person is not, this person is feeling like the relationship is like, again, in kind of like a low place where that Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. I feel like they're kind of feeling on the lower side of things. So it's not that it's not that they don't want to be with you. It's that the relationship itself is not in a great place right now because it feels like there's constant arguing, fighting, or that this could happen. That this is very, very challenging for them right now. But then we have this Strength card, which shows that they want to do things the right way. They want to have a conversation with you that is a mature one, right? I don't think this person is like trying to fight with you. They're just in a very, they're battling a lot of things, okay? The elephant energy shows that they are doing a lot of things and as they're feeling very challenged, whether or not in your perspective, this is something that you would feel challenged by, for them, they are. So again, I just feel like you need to gain their perspective, or you need to more fully understand their perspective of things, because I don't feel like they can open up to you fully without causing arguments or fights or thinking you may take it the wrong way. Again, it just comes with experience. It comes with going through the situation, right? So I'm not trying to hate on you or anything. This person just wants to do things the right way with the Strength card. I feel like they're trying to be compassionate and brave. They're trying to stand up for themselves as well. And it's just a difficult thing. So trust me, this person is not trying to fight with you. They're just trying to be clear and honest with you. And you know what? If it does mean that you guys need a little bit of a break, that's okay, because you already see this person as the person that you want to be with, and they see you as that. But just because you both feel that way doesn't always mean that the timing is right, right? Right. So, and we'll clarify in just a second whether or not it's a good idea to continue with them. From Spirit, we'll get that answer. But I do feel like for some of you, it may make more sense to kind of take a break from the relationship. And for some of you, actually doing that will cause a reconciliation to come right back. So yeah, I think it is more of like a to each their own situation here. So let's go ahead and get a couple messages from this person and see what they're wanting to express to you, what they're wanting to say to you. Yeah, I want to have a family with you someday. And we have, will you hold my hand while I deal with my unresolved trauma? So that's really what I'm picking up on here, is all this unresolved trauma, the unresolved or the mindset that this person carries about certain situations, people, family, toxic behaviors. Okay, they're wanting you there for the ride, but they understand if you don't want to be, if you don't want to have to wait on this person, if you feel like, I have to live my life, they understand. Yeah, I've never stopped loving you. Yeah. And then we have, I want you back. I'm going to marry you one day. See what I'm saying? This person is sure, okay? Okay. I do not deserve you. You are absolutely stunning. What I would give for a taste. No, that's not right. I mean, I'll read it because it came out, but I don't think the way that this card is phrased is not true. They have there's someone else I'm falling for, or I have fallen for. I think that there is something else this person is dealing with. I truly don't believe that this person is falling for someone else. In this situation, at least, unless they're dealing with a karmic person, like an actual person, and that's the toxic thing, is that there's another person involved in the situation. I don't even think that they've necessarily fallen like in love with them. I think that they're just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with that person. And we have being away from you is so, so hard for me. Do you feel that way? And thank you. I'm sorry. I love you. This person is, they want to be with you. The other thing that they're dealing with is very, very intense for them. Okay. Oh, girl. Come back. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the final part where we are going to look at whether or not it's a good idea for you to continue moving forward with this person. Spirit, what is your advice for Aquarius's highest good? Should they continue moving forward? Okay, with this person. We have unlikely, and the back of the deck is no. So again, like I was kind of saying, I do feel you will come back together. I feel like there will be a reconciliation when the timing is right. Like I said, this person, they want to be with you. It already says like, I want you back, right? But there's other things that are kind of in the way. And I feel that at this time, there may not be a way to go about like healing by still being together. Like there's something that this person is really needing to, they're extremely challenged, right? Maybe there is another person here that is just messing with them, messing with their mind, and it's causing them to not be sure about what to do. But I do feel like you're going to understand a lot more fully where this person is coming from. Yeah, see, okay, not the right time. Okay, not the right time. We do have a year from now on the back of the deck. So it could be that a year from now, it is the right time. All right, can you clarify these answers for me, please? Spirit is saying, hold the phone, right? It's up to you. Look for a sign. The situation will improve. All right, there you go. Ask for help from others as well on the back of the deck here. So yeah, I do feel that this is the 1st to the 15th here is going to be kind of like a time where you and this person are at your point. Okay, you Aquarius are not willing to sacrifice your stability and security in your life, what you've built yourself up for this person, because they're dealing with other shit and it's affecting you and you don't like that. So you're trying to speak up for yourself, make sure they know X, Y, and Z. Like if you have another person, like if they do have another person, like what the fuck? I don't feel like that's for all of you. I mean, y'all tell me. Hey, y'all tell me. They obviously do feel like there is a decline in the relationship, even though they feel like you are the one. They're ready to move on from something, and there's toxic habits that this person has that they need to deal with, okay? Or people that they need to deal with. They don't want to fight with you, though. They don't want to fight, but they feel like a fight may happen or that there's like a lot of challenges in the situation. So though it may not be the right time right now for you guys to be together, there will be, ultimately you get to make that decision, right? It's your choice. And the situation will improve. There's going to be a moment where you know, okay, with that look for a sign, there's going to be a moment where you know this is the time for us to be together again. All right. So, my beautiful people, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this reading resonated for you. Leave me a like, a comment, subscribe if it does. And thank you all so much for the birthday wishes. August 26th, baby. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.